Hi dear friends, this is Ouassima and welcome to this video. Today I'm presenting to you a new deck, a deck that I am using for the month of July. It's a deck that I fell in love with, so I decided to have it on my shop also. It's a creative deck, a hand collage tarot deck. I don't know what I have these days with the collage decks. I feel they are so alive, they're so creative, and they present the information in a different way. So, and they fit so well with summertime. So yeah, so this is the deck I am talking about, Guided Hand Tarot. So this deck is a hand collage tarot deck that was made by the illustrator Iran Mud. And the deck presents or approaches the ancient symbols of tarot in a feminist, with a feminist perspective, in a creative way. It represents the traditional meaning of tarot deck in a non-rigid way and mixes a lot of female and male archetypes. The deck is so colorful and bright, and when you see the images, it brings a new air into your day. So let me mix the deck and the cards and see. Oh wow! Look at the trying to see if you can see. Look at the tower. The tower is so alive and it's collagey, you know. So you have a lot of colors. I mean, if you just make this, you will see all the colors that belong to this deck. So the deck is really colorful. It has new air. It brings new air into your life and changes you from traditional decks. If you work with the Rider-Waite or Marseille, it gives you a new a fresh air. that's the best way I can describe it. You'll find a lot of people, a lot of images from the present time and from ancient times. Sometimes it will show you like really non-reality things, which is also good, because sometimes we need that magical spark to understand the message of that, makes you stop when you look at image and saying like, what does it mean, this picture? What does it mean, this card? And the colors awake you. They really bring like more life to the meanings. So the deck was made by hand collage. It wasn't digitally made. So you'll find like collage in a raw way. It's not like well shaped, or it doesn't matter, because it is. See, you'll find it like it was made in a creative, in a simple way. And the more important is not really the details, but it's more the message and the energy and the colors that are chosen for each card. So from the description of this deck, we might use it for summertime, for springtime, or when we are tired from non-traditional tarot decks. We might use it also for creative activities, creative creations like painting and so on, collage maybe. You can use it also when you want to get out of a box, or get out of a life that has a lot of responsibilities or a lot of things going on, and you want to get something like that brings you some magic. So the deck has also a small booklet, like really small, and it is handwritten. And you have that feeling of closeness, simplicity, and proximity with this format of tarot deck and the guide and this little guidebook. The idea of friendship, this idea of friendship or closeness, we find it at the back of the cards. And you see here we have two hands trying to reach the same space, which is maybe tarot or elements through tarot. And you feel that these two hands are coming from two different words, but at the same time they are like mirrors. So I feel that this deck is combining mystic meanings with things from our daily life now. Like for example, you will see um, um, images, people from nowadays, but at the same times it doesn't forget the mystical meanings of tarot. Also, it has that feeling of non-formal, it's not a formal one. And that makes me think that it will be good to use for beginners, and maybe for those who are afraid to approach tarot, and they are just starting. Yeah, so I think it would be good for beginners. This is my opinion, but you need to try it to make sure. um, so when I asked the deck about, oh, look at this picture. I have so many pictures I want to show you. See, there are images from history, but at the same time you'll find images from people around us that you might meet around the corner, and funny images also like this. This one is the Emperor. Oh my god, this one makes me dizzy, but I like it. I like it, the Magician. The Lovers is really interesting also because it feels like this deck gets you out of what you know or what you consider as a traditional meaning, a traditional image, and it gets you out of the box. This one is lovely too, the Fool. So it's mainly human deck filled with people, but you might find some animals. This is the Devil. This one is lovely. I love it. I love this card. Yeah, so when I asked the deck about its spirit, I got the Temperance. Why the Temperance? So I heard the deck saying that I am a deck that makes it easy for both sides. I am a bridge between the things you live. I am the bridge between spirituality and material. And this again comes to my mind. There is also with the butterflies here, you feel that lightness and clarity that comes with it. Also, note that there is water in this card. I got water also in the next card when I asked what is the expertise of this deck. What is it? What would be the best readings to do? And I got a star, and you notice that there is water also again. So is it related to relationship? We might think that because there are a lot of people there. But also, the start is telling me about the desire to connect to ourselves, the desire to connect with our spirituality, with the inspiration, to find the inspiration again and the creativity. This deck appears soft, but I feel it is really profound deck. And with the water and the balance, again, we have the balance here. It is asking us also to not lose the way, to take care of ourselves, to get back to our inner worlds, and to find a space where we can develop spirituality and creativity. So it might be good again with these subjects. So I asked him, why is he here? Why does this deck came to my life now, and came to your life now as I'm presenting it to you? And I got the Five of Wands. Five of Wands talking about this deck coming in a time when we need to find our inner truth, to get out of the conflicts, pressure, stress, find our way, be in solitude also. That comes, even if there are a lot of people. I feel the deck would be good if we want, in that perspective of self-care, to be with ourselves only, alone, journaling, drawing, painting. So I feel that desire to do that with this deck. Getting out of struggle also comes from this card. Another question. I asked the deck about what I need to know from him, and how can I work with this deck. Can I do readings with others? What do I need to do? I know that I will be using it for myself, to take care of myself, to change from, like when I'm feeling like stuck in my life and I need a spark, a magical spark. But also, it can help from an energy perspective. And this card came to me and it is telling to me that I can use this deck in healing sessions, because every card has energy, has a vibe. And I can, for example, use this card, and I used it just before the video to clear my energy field, and it felt really nice. So we can use it for energy work also. All right, so I know I can speak a lot about my decks. I love them. I tried to combine this deck with others. I am using it every day. So let me find the decks I have been using with it. Okay, so the decks I have been using is the Birds Oracle deck. Oh my god, they work so beautifully together. And the other deck is the Sacred Creators. Oops, sorry. So the Sacred Creators. The colors, the vibe, I don't know, something magical about these three happens. Let me show you. All right, let's put the card in here. Show you this. Oh, look at this. Look at these three together. I mean, just the colors, they are so beautiful together, and the messages. From the birds cards, okay, I'm gonna bring. So the birds cards, I have been using it also. I might present it in another video. But for example, this card today says, ask for help, open yourself to possibilities. How can those who are around you help you with what you are doing? Again, we get that lover that completes the card, and it is telling us, okay, you might ask for help from those who are close to you, from your lovers, from your friends, to do the work you need to do and to shine your soul. And these three together, for me, they are speaking about work, because for example, for now I have a lot of work with the magical school that has been going. I have a class about developing psychic abilities that I am given, and it is wonderfully working, but it asks for a lot of work. At the same time, I have the other French school that is ongoing. So a lot of work, but I can ask for help so that what I am doing shines. It's not shining for me only, but shining for all the partners that I am working with, and shining for the students, because they are learning how to develop their abilities. So, I mean, this deck with the two others work beautifully together. Let me try another one together. What is the message I can give you for... Oh, okay, I got a card that gem. Oh, beautiful. Another card from the guided hand. Whoa. And from the Sacred Creators. I got two cards, okay. All right, oops. So, oh, interesting. And the 44, I always look for the book for the birds because I don't know their names. So number 44 is zebra finch. This is the bird. Zebra finch, small finch of mismatched patterns, distinct bright orange beak and cheeks, etc. Moves in groups, distinct loud call, native to Central Australia. So the message for this card today is return to your roots, connection between past and present. This is interesting. And the questions are, what about your roots, your childhood, your growing up? Are you missing? Are you in need of? Do you need to go back to revisit, to be reminded of who you were and who you have always been? This is interesting. All right, so here at this card we have that where am I coming from, and the need to go back to the source, to go back to the origin. Now, with the Sacred Creators, I got the first card, external validation. So we feel that from this card here, there is the need to go back to the source and get out of the external validation. Again, that trip we need to do inside. And again, this card saying, what does your soul say? So don't wait for others to tell you what you need to do, but get back in track with your soul and decide what to do. Remember who you are. Remember your dreams when you were a child. Remember what you wanted to do, all the ambitions you had. And the card that that finish all this reading is the Magician. Again, remember your powers. What is it that you want to realize in your life? Is there any dream that you have put aside and that you need to take again with your hands? Again, at the Magician, we see the flowers. We see like we are getting into a word of magic. It may be there is the fear to get into that idea or that spark you had, because you don't control what will unfold from it. Maybe you don't control what it will bring to you. So face that fear in order to put your magic in action and let your soul shine. So the three together work beautifully, and I wanted to show you that. So if you like this deck, if you have it, tell me what you are doing with it. Tell me how you use it. If you don't have it, please do, because it is a lovely deck, and you can find it on my shop. I have low shipping, as you might know, and you will find the link just below. And also the birds oracles, I have, I think, just one copy left, and I have more in the way because it's a beautiful deck. And some of you asked me about the quality, and it is really beautiful, matte, finished. You feel like you are touching the red rose. And it comes in a box like this and in a booklet like this. I made an interview also with the creator. We made an article together. I might publish it also soon. Alright, so wishing you a very, very nice day, and I see you soon. Bye-bye.